because it was sold out, and I was like, I wouldn't rely on this locking mechanism too much because even though it locks the pump, things that are still trapped in there will still come out. Because of how mediocre this water toner is, I'm even more interested in trying their bubble toner. Listen, I love those other two moisturizers. Those are like holy grail moisturizers for me. It's been a long time. As you can see, my hair looks different. It's been a while since I've sat here and filmed a video. I feel like a lot has changed like in my life, but also just I feel like the channel changed a little bit. I feel like I'm no longer the same person I was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm sure you guys have noticed like the way I've been posting less, and I don't know, I just feel like I needed a break, and then I got the break that I wanted, and now I feel like I'm in a bit more of a better position to make more videos. So hopefully we're back in business. Okay, I really miss you guys, and even though I feel like I was more active on Instagram and just kind of like other social media platforms, easier for me to generate content over there because I can do things faster as opposed to filming YouTube videos. And I feel like my channel hasn't been doing really well in terms of long form because I feel like YouTube has been pushing short form more. On top of that, it's like those of you who subscribe to my channel subscribed because most of you came from watching my shorts, and therefore you don't even know that I have long form videos. I don't know, I just feel like YouTube's structure is a little bit weird at the moment, where people who watch long form will only watch long form, people who watch short form will only watch short form, and I kind of made the mistake of like making a bunch of short form videos, which I love, but because most of my short form videos kind of blew up in a way that went viral, in a sense. Viral in the context of like what my channel is built on, meaning that I don't really have a lot of viral videos. I'm not meant to make viral content. I don't do shock value content. I don't generate the buzz or whatever for any kind of products. I simply review products, and some videos kind of made virality, I guess, if that makes any sense. And because of that, like a lot of videos became more popular in terms of short form. People don't realize that I have long form videos. I've been making long form videos, and I love making long form videos, and I really want to make more of it. The more long form video I put out, the more I realize my channel is no longer labeled as a long form content channel in YouTube standard. And so now I'm kind of in a place where no matter how many long form videos I put out, YouTube will not push it. My videos will now plateau at about 1,000 views, and then YouTube will no longer push it. I can just literally watch my views just flatline at 1,000, and it's kind of like disheartening because you spend so much time in long form editing and filming, and I dedicate a whole day. Every time I film a long form video, I know I have to spend an entire day, so 24 hours including editing and everything. Realize that no matter how hard you try, your videos and content will never make it to anyone. And so I felt like I needed to take a break because it felt like it was becoming too much like labor with no results, with no return in investment. Like I'm investing so much time into something, and that something isn't giving me what I would like to have. And I know a lot of you guys tell me that you come to my channel for really honest reviews, and you find that these content help make you more educated in what you purchase, and I'm so glad that you find that in this channel. And that's kind of like the reason why I made this channel, the reason why I make this content for you guys. This type of content that I really want to create no longer reached the same people that it used to reach, and I get it, like audiences change over time, and so I was like, well, maybe it's time for me to also change and like pivot. And I don't know what that even means. I don't know what that looks like. I just know that I might have to sit here and start thinking about new ways to create content that I still like, that you guys might enjoy. And I'm gonna kind of forget about making short form content for a while. I'll post them on Instagram and TikTok and other places and stuff, but just not this channel, because I don't want this channel to just simply rely on like the short form views to bring in new subscribers. Like I appreciate new subscribers, but I would appreciate new subscribers more if they came from enjoying my long form content, because that's what I enjoy making on YouTube. Anyways, that's my whole rant. I'm so sorry. Last time we talked about Delphyr's viral skincare products, but this time we're trying their entire Liposome product line. Hold on, there's a lot. You have like a cleansing oil, toner, cleansing foam, serum, moisturizer. So there's there's a lot of products in this line. And if this brand's products are something that you are interested in, stay right here. Don't change the channel. Please do not change the channel. Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. I'm still not used to this whole short hair thing. It's very new to me, okay? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome, welcome! I am Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's okay, because no one does. But you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. Like I said, I do post more short form content on Instagram nowadays. I try not to post as much short form content on YouTube, except for like my series and stuff like Grailed or like Skincare Showdown. But other than that, I'm gonna try to pivot short form only to either my short form channel, which is Radiant Skin, or on Instagram, same username, rayliur. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes depending on the season, it can also be combination. Delphyr is still a fairly young skincare brand in the Korean skincare market. But make no mistake, just because they're young, it doesn't mean that they're not doing their homework. They have been going full throttle with their global expansion, I want to say over the last year and a half, especially when it comes to seed campaigning and influencer marketing. I'm telling you, they are thirsty. They are hungry for attention right now. And I feel like that's a good thing, because I feel like if you're a new skincare brand, you should be hungry. You should be thirsty for attention like this, because you want your brand to succeed. No one ever creates a brand and goes like, I don't want it to succeed, I just want to make the least amount of money. Let's be real here. The bubble toner from today's product line, the Liposome product line, is their first viral product. Delphyr actually told me that their bubble toner was sold out, and I was kind of like sad, because I was like, that's your viral product. I want to try it. But that's okay. I feel like a lot of influencers are talking about their bubble toner, so I feel like I don't have to talk about it. And even though we don't have their bubble toner from this product line today, I got to try every single one of their products from this Liposome product line. And it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. We have 5 products. If we had the bubble toner, it would have been 6. I'm glad we only have 5, because I don't want to talk too much, okay? So let's get right into it. So what are liposomes? Listen, I asked myself that question when I first saw this. I was like, I feel like I've heard the term before, but I don't think I know what a liposome is. I've also heard of exosomes, and they're basically the same category of like technology. Liposome is a term used to describe a microscopic vessel made of lipids that encapsulates a concentrated ingredient for an effective delivery system into the skin. The liposomes that Delphyr developed specifically for this product line focus on making centella asiatica smaller in molecular size for deeper penetration into the skin. Basically, you have lipids, right? Lipids are like fatties, right? Fatty acids that protect a certain ingredient inside from everything outside of it. Think of it like a little sphere. The concept of exosomes is a delivery system, right? You can think of spicules as an exosome. You can think of those little beads you sometimes find in moisturizers that help you deliver like those concentrated vitamin C or whatever is inside those beads. Those are also exosomes. It just means that there's this external barrier or like a film that wraps around certain ingredients with a very small molecular size. And the reason why people, or I should say brands, do this is because that layer protects that ingredient, that very concentrated ingredient, from being affected or negatively impacted by everything else around it. So it's just a way to deliver pure ingredients to your skin. That's the concept. Liposomes, exosomes just makes everything sound really like scientific, but it's just simple logistics kind of thing. On this channel, I review skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. Delphyr sent me all these products to try with you. Some of these products I stopped using after like maybe 2 weeks, because I was just like, I'm bored of it. And for this video, I was not paid to talk about these products. They just sent me these products and they were like, hey, try these. And I'm like, okay, sure, let me try them. And that was it. No money involved. They didn't pay me. I would love them to, but none of that happened. If I was ever paid by any brand, you would be the first to know. I'll probably be like celebrating on Instagram stories and be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting paid by this brand. But it's been a while since I've been paid by a brand. So another reason why I stepped away from YouTube for such a long time. As always, everything I say in this video comes from my own personal experiences. If you have any serious skin concerns, please consult your trusted dermatologist or esthetician. And with that being said, let's go. Let's start with this cleansing oil. It smells like nothing, which I do like. The pump has a locking mechanism to prevent it from spilling and leaking. It just shot something out. Perfect example. I wouldn't rely on this locking mechanism too much, because even though it locks, things that are still trapped in there will still come out. So the viscosity is somewhere between watery and thin. It's not as thick as some of the cleansing oils I've used in the past. I actually prefer thicker oils because they seem to be gentler on my sensitive skin. When I massage my face with this oil, I noticed that I needed at least 3 to 4 pumps in order to have a smoother glide. I also noticed that this cleansing oil took a lot longer for me to rinse off when I'm hovering over the sink. So this is one of those cleansing oils that I feel like I would probably put on my face before I hop in the shower. So like I would take my clothes off, I would put this cleansing oil on my face, and then I'll hop in the shower to really rinse it off. Otherwise, if you enjoy having a big pile of watery mess on your sink, then be my guest. And what I didn't really like about this cleansing oil compared to the other cleansing oils I've used in the past is that I couldn't really shake off the feeling that something is still lingering on my face. And I feel like you guys know what I mean. Some cleansing oils really just comes off your face. Some of them require like a second step cleanse to really get that off your face. And this is one of those where you have to go for like a second cleanse with like a water base or a foaming cleanser to really remove that heavy film off your face. Because this one, I just don't know. Like I wanted to like it because I like cleansing oils like this with no fragrance, but maybe it's the liposomes that really helped bind this cleansing oil to the natural lipids of my face, but it was just a little bit too much for my taste, okay? Overall, this cleansing oil is not bad, but I also didn't feel overly gung-ho about it. I would give this a B- rating. I do think that combination skin types will enjoy this a little bit more than my oily skin, but if you naturally have dry and dehydrated skin, I will say you probably would need like a few more pumps of this just to kind of get that nicer glide on your face. After using this for about 2 weeks, I kind of just left it on my shelf and I never felt the need to grab it. I would just grab my other cleansing oils that I already really like. For example, the only product I really like from Beauty of Joseon is their cleansing oil. I like that one. I also really like Kosciar's hyaluronic acid cleansing oil. That one is super affordable and super good. I also really like Round Lab's cleansing oil. I feel like that one has a very thin texture, but once it goes on your skin, it's very easy to work with. This one is very thin, but like I said, I need my cleansing oils to glide really well in order for me to get things done, right? This one just kind of sits there and it doesn't really do much, and I don't know, I just feel like I needed more from this, more than what it's offering right now. It just needs to step it up. Moving on to the cleanser from this line that I actually really enjoyed. This is Delphyr's cleansing foam, and I've noticed a lot of these Korean cleansing foams pop up lately. The first time I noticed this type of cleansing foam was from Anua's quercetinol pore deep cleansing foam. Oh my gosh, please change that name. Like no one cares about this term quercetinol. Call it Heartleaf like you've always done, Anua. But back to Delphyr, this cleansing foam from the Liposome line has that same bean paste like texture and consistency, and I love that consistency. I never realized how much I liked this type of cleansing foam that comes out as like a bean paste, and then once you lather it up, it becomes this very like soft, plush, lush foam. I love it. I just love it. The way this cleanser lathers up is so beautiful. Once you apply a little water, the cleanser will bubble up into these fine, soft bubbles that can only be experienced through a touch. I cannot stress how gentle and soft the foam feels on my skin. Oh, I just love this type of foaming cleanser. Like I thought I found my favorite foaming cleansers back in the day, like the Cosrx ones or the Maria May one, but this one and the Anua, like, oh, I just love this type of cleansing foam. Like it's so gentle and it has little bits and stuff in there that helps exfoliate your skin. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. That said, this cleanser is honestly the closest I can ever find to my favorite Anua's foam cleanser. Both are really good. Both are almost like the same, except I feel like Anua is just a little bit looser when it comes to their consistency. Like out of the bottle, the Anua one is almost like breaking down as it comes out of the bottle, or the tube I should say. Much easier to foam up. This one has a more, I want to say, consistent and intact kind of texture where it comes out almost like bean paste. It's very thick, but it requires you to break it down a little bit before you start lathering it up. And honestly, I would say if you had to pick between the two Anuas or this one, just go with whichever is on sale or the cheapest at the moment. Whatever's closest to your budget, choose that one. This one I feel like I've seen this for $15. Anua I've seen between 15 and 20. So again, whichever one you see on sale at the time that you're shopping, just pick that one. They're the same thing, just a little bit different in terms of like the consistency inside each tube. This one is much more solid. The Anua is a little bit looser, but once you lather it up, it's the same thing. I almost forgot to give this a rating, didn't I? Overall, this is a great cleanser. It really is a good cleanser. I would give this maybe like an A. I liked it, and if I need a gentle foam cleanser, I would definitely repurchase this one. Again, for me, if I notice Anua is cheaper, I'll probably get Anua. If this is cheaper at the moment, I'll get this one. This Liposome Waterful toner was a bit intriguing to me at first. The bubble toner, on the other hand, has more of a gimmick, so I thought maybe this water toner will be the bubble toner without the gimmick. The ingredients lists of this toner and the bubble toner are not too different, but I was quite underwhelmed and disappointed with this water toner. As you can see, I didn't really use much of it. I stopped using this around the same time I stopped using the cleansing oil, which was about 2 weeks in. The other products I've used for at least 3 weeks now. It has very light viscosity, making it a very watery and thin kind of toner, so it kind of just sinks into your skin really quickly. And if you're someone who likes to layer your toners, this one's a really good option because you can layer this on top of, I don't know how many layers. I think I've done like 4 layers at once just to get enough hydration in my skin. 1 layer was not enough. Overall, this toner isn't outstanding in any way, shape, or form. It's just mediocre, so I'll give this like a C+. It is not as hydrating with just 1 layer. You kind of need to have like multiple layers of this to really feel the hydration in your skin, which is kind of annoying because sometimes you just want to put on a toner and then put on a moisturizer and then go. But now I find myself forcing myself to layer this at least like 4 times before I move on to my moisturizer, which is a bit more time consuming. And because of how mediocre this water toner is, after trying this water toner, I am even more intrigued and more interested in trying their bubble toner because it just seems like that one will do the job of like hydrating my skin as opposed to using this one. I'm usually not someone who finds value in serums unless they really stand out to me, like the Wellage hyaluronic acid ampule. That one for sure a serum that I highly recommend. Is that the only one I can think of? Mixsoon's glacier water serum, I also really recommend that one as well. There are serums that I do recommend, but it's really rare for me to be like, ooh, I really want that serum, because usually I'm just like toner, moisturizer, good enough. And this Liposome Soft Calming Serum really surprised me. It's very sticky, so I think it acts as a good solid base for makeup. It's also cooling and calming, just like the packaging says. I think this is the first product from this Liposome line that really helped me understand the effectiveness of Delphyr's Centella liposomes. This serum cooled down my skin in seconds, and it's fairly light in density. Because of that, my skin soaks it up really quickly. Overall, I really enjoyed the serum. I would give it an A. It's definitely like much better than most of the products I've tried so far. I didn't find any flaws with this product. This serum is pretty affordable too. I've seen this go for about $10 at one point. So if you see the serum on sale, definitely pick it up to try it. I really think this will be worth your money if it is like at the $10 price point. I do, however, wish that we can get a larger bottle of this. Even like a 50 milliliter bottle would be great. 30 is just a little bit too little. I've been so stingy with this. Like I would use maybe like 1 drop of this like for my entire face, whereas usually with like my Wellage ampule, I'll do like 1 drop for like every part of my face. This one I'm just like, ooh, I gotta be really strategic with where I put this because there's not a lot of product. I quickly realized that this Liposome Soft Calming Cream helped cool down my skin just like the serum did. So they're basically like besties, like they're doing the same thing, okay? They sit next to each other in the classroom. I also love the viscosity. It's slightly thick out of the tube, but once you blend it into your skin, you'll notice how soft and plush this cream feels. I would compare this cream to Benton's Guava Moisture Soothing Cream and Pcom's Kato Cream. Both of those creams and this one, they have very similar viscosity and blendability. But what makes this moisturizer so much better than the other two, and listen, I love those other 2 moisturizers. Those are like holy grail moisturizers for me. This one just feels more occlusive compared to the other 2. I would say this one is the most occlusive, and then Kato Cream from Pcom, and then the Benton Guava Soothing Cream. And I found myself reaching for this moisturizer every day this summer. This one is definitely like an easy go-to cream. Overall, this is a solid moisturizer. This is also one of those no fuss moisturizers that I really love. A+, I have no notes. This is a really good moisturizer if you're in the market for a new moisturizer that is really occlusive, that isn't too heavy, that is super lightweight, and something that really calms your skin down and cools your skin down. And I like pairing this with a serum especially because both of them will just kind of like take the heat out out of my skin. This moisturizer is entering Holy Grail territory. It might just make it to my Grail the series, who knows? If you can get your hands on this moisturizer, I will highly recommend it. Yes, I know that the Bubble Toner is a viral product, but I feel like this one deserves a lot more love as well. That is all for this video. I hope you found it helpful in terms of which products you might want to try and which products you might not want to try. A big thank you to Anne for sending over all these products for me to try. 감사합니다. As always, I will have all these product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요, 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 주세요.